Makeup must-haves for over 40s.
So if you want help with your makeup and you're over the age of 40, watch this.
You need to watch this.
You need to watch this. So I'm just going to remove one side of my makeup to start with, so you can see the difference that this makeup has made.
You can see the truth.
You can see the truth. Okay. Now I'm sharing skincare tips. I'm sharing foundation tips. I'm sharing tips on how to improve your makeup. If, like my friend, you need glasses to apply makeup, tips to do to make your makeup look natural, the best mascara that makes your eyes look more lifted, more open.
And how to get a really natural, easy look.
A really natural, easy look with minimal products.
And minimal skill.
And minimal skill. Although I'm a makeup artist, I want to make it easy. Now look, got it on this side of our face.
I don't think we need to tell you which side.
So again, if you've got rosacea, keep watching because this video is going to help you.
Yeah.
So we've taken our makeup off. Apart from Katie, I've left my brows on.
I do have mine on too.
A little bit of dignity on the internet,
Give me some
please. Help. Right, okay, so first thing, I'm going to put a little bit of moisturiser on our faces because that is an essential. I mean, I'm not telling you to suck eggs here, but, you know, I think getting a good, rich moisturiser and an eye cream when you're over 40 is a must.
Well, you told me that because I've always just been using the same moisturiser, and as I've got older, it's not enough.
Yeah, you really need a hydrating one in the morning and like a really good moisturising one at night. And if you want advice on that, comment skincare advice and we'll help you.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you've applied your skincare, my first tip is to let your skincare soak in for a few minutes before you apply any makeup.
Why do you let it sink in?
If you don't allow your skincare to soak in before you apply any like foundation, often the oil in your foundation is going to mix with the water in your foundation. It's just going to break up your foundation. Also, mascara, if you've got oil residue under your eyes from your moisturiser, it's going to break away the mascara.
Yeah. So it's almost going to eat your makeup away.
It's going to eat your makeup away. You know, if you put your makeup on and by 11 o'clock your makeup's gone, it's basically you haven't allowed your moisturiser to soak in, or you've applied too much, and in which case I would say after it's soaked in, you could get like a little tissue and just blot off any excess before you do your makeup. Okay. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I need a little bit of help under my eyes.
Don't.
Oh, I do.
I'm fine.
Well, no, you are. But I know that you get a little bit of rosacea sometimes.
Yeah, and I do get a lot of skin redness.
So my first recommendation is a really good skin enhancer. And this one is called Rested and Youthful.
I need that already.
And it is amazing because it doesn't make our fine lines look worse. In fact, it blurs the look of fine lines, wrinkles, and crepey skin.
Oh, that's why I have the crepiness.
All whilst covering hyperpigmentation, dark circles, rosacea. And it's a way you can give yourself a really lovely complexion without wearing a full face of foundation.
Yeah.
So it's natural. Let's our own skin.
It's almost like wearing less makeup, aren't you?
Exactly.
Putting more on. Yeah.
So let me show you how to apply it. Really easy. Going to dot anything we're using. There will be a link somewhere in this video above or below. If you're stuck, ask, we will send it to you. So little dot here. Now the reason you're going to put any cover up under your eye just here is because, can you see, most of us have most of our darkness right on this inner corner. But when you get to the outer edges, you don't have much darkness. So you want to concentrate the product here first of all. Then with little finger, ring finger, pat and press that product in. You don't want to be wiping it because where we need a little bit of extra coverage on the darkness, pressing in the product with the heat of your fingers will just melt that product into your skin. And you want to be delicate with your under eye because as we get older, this skin is very thin under our eyes and we don't want to be rough with it.
I suppose that's what causes the crepiness because it gets thin.
Well, no, it doesn't cause crepiness, but we already have you know, very loose, thin skin, and you don't want to be going like this with it
Yeah.
because you're going to stretch the skin. So patting really delicately, like I'm hardly sort of touching, I'm not pressing hard, blends the product in, and then areas where you need less coverage, the same finger you can delicately feather and blend out. Now, you saw how little I applied. Look at that. Look how natural it looks.
That's the thing. It feels really light, but I suppose because you don't need to put very much on, do
No, not at all. So it looks really natural. It's got a natural skin finish to it. It doesn't it actually blurs the look of fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, the camera's not picking that up, but believe me, it does. So Katie, where you've got a little bit more of a paler shade than me, I'm going to say just blend that down a little bit more into your cheek, because you don't want, and this is a great tip for any time you apply anything under your eye, you don't want to ring around.
Yeah, I suppose like a really obvious line.
You don't. So you want to, if you have that and you have a shade that you're wearing, you think, it's not quite me with your current concealer or foundation, blend it down.
That's a really good tip.
Yeah,
actually.
blend it down and then just blend it. I'm only helping Katie because she needs glasses.
I need glasses. I've got a very magnified mirror.
So I'm being her eyes.
Thank you.
So, and just keep pressing in until it's really melted into the skin and it looks natural. And you don't need fancy brushes. It's about using your fingertips in a way that gives you an expert finish, but really easily.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic.
Thank you.
So we're going to do, let's say we have, well, I know that you have a little bit of redness. So if you have rosacea or any redness, you would take this and where your redness is, so if it's on your cheeks, you're going to do tiny little whiskers, just 2 little whiskers like that. And then again, pat into where you have the redness, and anywhere that you don't have redness, you can just swipe and feather. And the same goes for hyperpigmentation. So I don't have hyperpigmentation on my face, but I do have it on my hand. So let's pretend this was on, if you have it on your face, let's pretend this is your skin on your face. You would get your Rested and Youthful. You'd put a little bit where your hyperpigmentation is. And then areas where you want more coverage, you're going to pat to erase it. Let me put a little bit more on that. I've missed that dot. So I'm doing it without a mirror. I'm looking in my screen. That's it.
It's like magic in front of your eyes, isn't it?
And then you can just blend it all. I mean, you might want to just put a little bit more on there, just for a light coverage, because actually I've got hyperpigmentation, turns out, all over my hand.
I had more than I thought.
I have more than I thought. I'm looking in this camera, seeing it all going, oh my gosh.
I'm aging before my eyes.
How did I get that much hyperpigmentation on my hands?
But look at that.
But yeah, now, you know, it's gone.
Wow, that's
amazing. You can see I've still got a bit there, but I just put a bit more coverage.
But do you know what else as well? You don't want it to look like you've got a big mask
no,
on. It
not
still
at all.
looks really natural.
Yeah, really natural. So and how that was so easy. You can see it's got such a lovely finish to it. That's my hand without. Oh,
please.
That's embarrassing. Cover it up. I mean, this shows my age. I mean, we're both nearly 50. Yeah. I mean,
we've got a lot to cover.
No.
That does look amazing.
Go down. But already you can see how much more rested this side of my face looks. Katie, I'm going to be blender. I know you haven't got your glasses on.
Thank you.
So let me help you.
Thank you.
If you need glasses to apply makeup, put your makeup on and then put your glasses on and to and fro and check.
Yeah, and also get a really good magnified mirror.
Yeah, but you might like to put a little bit more here if you have redness. If you have redness on your chin, apply a little bit to your chin.
That just balances it out.
It does. It balances it out. And this is a really good point that if like me, you've mostly got just dark circles, I will still add a little bit of the Rested and Youthful here. Pat. Look how quickly it blends. I will also put a little bit on my forehead. I don't need it here, but I want to marry up the colour so it all looks seamless.
Well, then it doesn't look fake, does it?
No. And a little bit around my nose because I get A little bit redness here.
Yeah, I get little broken veins around my nose.
A little bit there. And top tip, if you put a little bit just underneath your brow, just on the outer edge here and blend, you're actually going to be working with the darkness in your eye colour here, because I will make the discoloration on my eyelids look like eyeshadow.
That's a bonus.
Just by applying my concealer at the top there. I think the great thing about Rested and Youthful is this will last you forever, because
you really need a tiny amount.
You don't, it's so good because it instantly covers skin imperfections, but in a really clever way. So it means you're hardly wearing any makeup.
And it looks like your skin, but like your best skin.
Yes, less is more.
Yeah, so really copied.
But that's why I want to recommend it to women over 40s, because we don't want our faces caked in makeup.
No.
Next up, when our skin is over 40, I mean, we're nearly hitting 50 now, Katie.
Very close.
You want to add in radiance, because when skin looks more radiant, it looks more youthful. So imagine a raisin. It doesn't look very glowy or radiant because it's had a lot of moisture sucked out of it. But when you think of it as a grape, it looks hydrated, it looks radiant. So imagine our skin, that we want to make it more plump looking. Juicy. Like a juicy, lovely grape. So to make things look juicy, we're going to add radiance. Now you can add radiance through great skincare, and again, if you want a good skincare routine, comment skincare, we will help you. If you want to cheat the look, then this is a must-have, and it's called Cosmic Glow Radiance Booster.
Now this I love.
Now not only does it give you the look of radiance, but when worn daily and over time, it will help your skin become more radiant, because this is full of skincare as well. And look how pretty it is.
I wear this every day.
It is so, so good. Now, what we're going to do is put a little dab on the back of our hand, like that. Tiniest amount, okay? You can even pat off on the back, and then you're going to tap onto the very top of your cheekbone here. And can you see already how just by tapping on this touch of radiance, look how it's made my skin look glowy.
It really, and I love how it's just instant.
And it makes your cheekbones look higher. It just looks beautiful.
You know when you want to just look fresh? Like just
fresh.
waking up and I'm like...
Fresh, but like you're not really wearing any makeup. And then I'm going to put a little bit under my brows, where I put that bit of Rested and Youthful there. And then I'm going to do a touch just down the centre of my nose.
I told you when my friend wore this, someone actually commented to her and was like, oh my God, what have you been on different to your skin? Like, what skincare have you been using? She was like,
really?
It's Cosmic Glow.
Honestly.
People notice.
People notice. But not in a way that makes you look like you're wearing makeup. They'll just say, oh my gosh.
You look really well.
What have you got on your skin? It looks amazing. And the more radiant you want to look, the more you put on. So you can decide how radiant you want to look on any given day.
It just looks so nice.
It looks so, so lovely. This can be like a skin primer. You can wear it under your makeup, over your makeup. You can mix this in with your foundation to make a tinted moisturiser. It is honestly so good.
Yeah, it's a definite must-have.
Really natural. In fact, you wouldn't actually think like I've got any makeup on. My skin just looks glowy.
Looks like you've got good skin.
Yeah. So are we ready for the next product?
I'm ready.
Okay, because this is amazing. So we're going to be using a plumping blush. Now, if you're someone that hasn't not worn a blush before, if you're over the age of 40, please try this one, because it adds not only the most gorgeous colour, thanks to it being a mix of pink and peach, which means it suits everyone and it looks amazing on everyone, but it also makes your cheeks look more plump and just bouncy, which in turn makes it look a bit more youthful. It gives you that
pretty flush of colour, doesn't it?
So I put a little pump on the back of your hand, Katie. Let me give you a fresh hand.
I've got another one, so
I've got another one. Tiny little bit like that. This will last you ages. And then what we're going to do with this is a bit different to the Cosmic Glow. The Cosmic Glow adds radiance, like you've seen, a natural skin radiance. This adds colour. So with your fingertip, now where to place this when you are 40 and over is if you look at your eye, you go from the very edge of your iris here, and then you're going to blend it up towards the top of your ear. Okay. Now, when you first put it on, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I've applied too much. No, you haven't. Pat on with one finger, and then with a clean finger, blend in circular motions up towards the top of your ear.
Oh, it's so nice.
So pretty.
And it's quite instant. Look at that.
It's instant. So I'm going to add a little bit more on because I'm feeling like I want to look a bit more fresh. And you'll see, as soon as I put this on, it looks natural, but also this is lifting now my face. Can you see this side of my face looks more flatter, whereas this is now just sweeping up. So let's do the other side. So look straight on, edge of the iris, pat, and then finger without anything on, blend in circular motions up to the top of the ear. It is so, so easy, but it looks so just pretty. Katie, that looks great on you.
Thanks. Yeah. It's like I said, you wouldn't be like, oh gosh, you've got tons of makeup on.
No, this is like no makeup.
But that's the point. I think
really
as you get older, you don't want to be caked in loads of makeup.
No.
You still want to look fresh and pretty.
Yeah, because we don't want our faces looking cakey, and like we want to look effortless. We don't want to look like we try too hard.
And we haven't got the time.
Well, so I do love putting my makeup on in the morning. I find it, I put on a nice podcast, and literally it's only 10 minutes. Well, I say 10 minutes, I can do it in 3 minutes, but you know, I like a little bit of time to
Once
myself.
you've got your routine down as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
Practice it a few times.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so next we are going to lift our eyes, and then I'm going to show you an amazing lip trick. Okay, so to lift our eyes, we just need a really fantastic mascara. Now this mascara, which you can see there'll be a link somewhere on this video, it not only makes your eyes look really open, but it makes your lashes look longer. And if you have a hooded eye, it's fantastic because it gives the eye a much more open look, but also it's smudge proof. So your lashes, as they hit on your hood, you're not going to get panda eye.
Yeah, that's something I've definitely noticed. Much more smudging above my eyes.
Yeah. So this is great because it doesn't smudge, but it gives you a really wide-eyed open look. So you're going to hold it, and you can use this technique on any mascara, but I want to show you the easy way to apply mascara if you're a makeup novice. You simply hold the wand at the root of the lash and then blink onto it. It's that easy.
And that quick. Look at that.
And that quick.
One blink.
Look how much more open my eye looks. Now, I'm going to put a few layers on because I want my lashes to look just a bit more, you know, fluttery, but you can decide how much you want to apply. So, can you see how easy that was? And the more you hold this on the root of the lash, because this wand is so thin, it's designed to really stamp the very roots of your lash line. And that makes the illusion of like you're wearing a very thin layer of eyeliner as well.
Also, I think as I've got older, my eyes feel like they've got smaller. So the fact that it's a small wand, I can really get in there because the fat brushes don't get in, do they?
No. So
so pretty.
So if, like me, you smudge a bit, let it dry, and then we'll just remove it with a Q-tip.
I didn't smudge mine.
No. You did good.
Well done.
So let's layer that up so we can really see. I mean, you saw I didn't apply. You see, because with this mascara, you decide if you want your lashes looking natural or you want them looking really quite, you know, full lash.
I love the fact it picks up tiny lashes.
Oh, every single lash. So if you're someone that thinks, oh, I haven't got lashes like that. I mean, this is my lash. I haven't got hardly any. Very thin, very fine. This is what's doing it because it's got tiny like fibers that build the length of your lash, but it's still really good for contact wearers because they don't fall down.
It's like the ends
It's been tested on contact lens wearers. I'm going to put a little bit more on the corners here.
Yeah, because you really want to build those corner ones up for flutteriness.
Build the corners up like this. and that will further give a more lifted look to your eye. And if you want to see this mascara, there is a link somewhere. Honestly, it's amazing. And then the lower lash, I'm going to use mascara. I'm not going to re-dip it into the tube. I'm going to use what I've already got. And I'm just going to...
Same at the root.
The same at the root. Kind of coat the roots first of all. In fact, I am going to put a little bit more on my brush, just so I can get a bit more of effect. Now, look how much, let's see yours, Katie. Wow.
Looks good,
It
doesn't
just
it? Especially
opens the eye
lashes.
up. It gives such a wide awake, pretty look.
It's picked up lashes in my corner that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah. And
brilliant.
Also, you can see it almost looks like I've got a little bit of eyeliner on, but I haven't. Because this wand is so thin, when you apply it by pressing it very lightly on the upper waterline and then blinking onto it, it creates the look of liner.
It gives that definition to your eyes, doesn't it?
It really does. So you could apply just like one little swoosh like I've done here, or you can layer up. You know, as you get older, your eyes get smaller because they become a little bit more hooded. You don't want big fat brushes because they're just too difficult to use.
Yeah, that's when you end up with it smudging everywhere.
Yeah. But honestly, we're obsessed with this mascara, aren't we?
I'm going to say,
yeah,
if I could, I would marry it. And that is the truth of the matter.
Is that legal?
What?
What does that make you? A mascaritarian?
just put it this way. I love mascara. What can I say?
Okay, as you're in your late 40s, what is the one product that what's the one product you could not, I can't speak, but what's the one product you take to a desert island?
Oh, mascara for sure.
Really?
It makes such a difference. It really does. It really wakes up your face, I think.
Yeah, mine would be dark circle corrector because I have such bad dark circles. I mean, that if I leave the house without covering my dark circles,
we all suffer.
The world suffers.
Not really. I'm allowed to say that.
No, you're allowed to say that. I don't mind. But honestly, it gives me so much confidence, skin confidence.
Yeah.
Right. Oh wow. Didn't even know I had that. That looks amazing. So good.
I love you, mascara.
When you get a good mascara, honestly, you never change, do you?
No.
Well, saying that, as a makeup artist, I'm always trying new mascaras, but
you always have your favourites, don't you?
But I have my favourites. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so are we ready for the next product, Katie?
I'm so ready. I'm ready to go out.
Ready to go out. I bet this is such a pretty day look, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Your eyes look next level, Katie.
Oh, thank you.
They really do. Okay, so the next thing I've chosen to share with you is when we get into our 40s and beyond, our lips become a little bit more dehydrated looking. They lose their fullness. So we want a lip formula that hydrates the lips, but also makes your lips look juicy and full, but we don't want our lips to look fake, but we want them to look natural but juicy.
Yeah.
So I found this incredible lipstick that suits everyone. And wait until you see, because it's sheer, so my own lip colour shows through, so it looks natural, but it gives the most gorgeous, sheeny shine.
It's like the best lips that you could have, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like your lips, but better. It's so pretty. It feels like a lip balm.
Yeah, it's got the feeling of a balm, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really feels amazing. And you can see how it just lifts the face.
Well, it sort of marries it all up, doesn't it, all together?
It really is. This we love. Now, if you're also thinking, I want my lips to look a little bit fuller, then this is a lip liner you're going to need. It's dual-ended, which means this side is pink, this side is cream. You're thinking, why would I want a cream lip liner? I'm going to show you. So first of all, to line your lips, I'm actually going to line my lips with lipstick on.
I was going to say, don't you normally line your lips first?
Normally I do, but I'm going to say if you line your lips, if you're a makeup novice, lining your lips with your lipstick on is much more forgiving of any mistakes.
I suppose it's more movable, isn't it?
It moves and it blends in a lot easier. So if you're not a pro at applying lip liner, apply your lipstick first, and then you're going to warm up the tip on the back of your hand, and then you're going to start from the corner and just follow your lip line. So if you're someone that has, you know, a feathering on your lips, you know, as we get older, we get those fine lines, don't we? It looks like we're sort of smoker's lines, but it's not. It's just where we're losing collagen. So by using a lip liner, you're going to strengthen the look of your lip line.
Going that way as well. Look how the difference it makes your lips look.
Yeah, exactly. If you start applying your lip liner from the corner to the keeper's bow, it will even make your lips look a little bit fuller.
The great thing about a magnified mirror is that you can see all the hairs that you haven't plucked out of your top lip, which is a bonus.
Do you pluck them? Don't you just get one of those tiny little shavers? And
no, you can't shave this.
No, but you can get those
I've got like a peach fuzz though.
Yeah.
This isn't peach fuzz.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, it's a full grown beard.
Lovely. Okay, so with the cream side, if you want your lips to look fuller, you can do this on any lipstick you already own. Take the cream side, apply a little bit in the middle of the lower lip, smudge together to distribute to the top, and it creates this like ombre effect. That's
pretty.
If you have the centre of your lips looking a little bit paler than the rest, it creates a fuller, more pouty looking lips. Katie looks amazing.
Thanks.
And you know what? Because you've got your glasses on, you can see what you're doing.
Exactly. It makes it a whole lot easier when you can see.
So once I've done my makeup, I then look at my makeup and I'm like, right, and this is what I do as a makeup artist. I'm like, okay, do I need any more of anything? So I look at my face and I'm like, actually, I think I need a touch more coverage under my eyes. You might not think, but I think for me, I'm going to add a bit more.
Well, I think you know your own face, don't you, as well?
And the great thing is, when you do this after you've applied your makeup, by applying thin layers of makeup, it helps makeup stay on for a lot longer.
So like rather than put on a thick layer, just layer it up with thinner layers.
Thin layers. And that's why, like as a makeup artist, when I am doing like wedding makeup, I will apply, because that makeup needs to last all day and evening, I will apply it in very thin layers, but I'll do layers and layers, not loads of layers, but it keeps the makeup on longer because it adheres to the makeup underneath. Yeah. And you know, it almost acts as a barrier to any oils in your skin, natural oils in your skin, which is going to break it up and break it away. So by applying thin layers of any makeup, even makeup you have at home, it really does help your makeup last longer.
That's a really good tip.
And I'm just going to, I'm going to put a little bit more on my forehead, only a touch, because I think let's just perfect that. Katie, I don't think you need anything.
I don't think I need it. I'm quite happy with my look.
I'm only putting in the middle of my forehead because I don't need it around the edges. I'm just perfecting like the T-zone.
Oh, we look a lot better than we did at the beginning.
Oh. And then I look at my face and I'm like, I could take a little bit more mascara.
You like a full mascara?
I love a full mascara.
Mind you, mine's amazing. I love it.
And then I might even add a bit more glow. I mean, you don't have to do this. This is just me and Katie playing Girls World now. We're literally...
But that is the thing when you're just about to leave the house. It's quite a nice little, do I need a little top off of something? What do I need?
Yeah, what do I need? I might even take this lipstick and think, do you know what? Apply it to my cheeks as well. Just to add a bit more. This is, you know what? If you apply your blush, then take a little bit of your lipstick and apply your lipstick just over the top, a tiny bit, like I'm doing that much. It always makes sure your blush and your lipstick looks perfect together. It's a really good little tip. Natural. I mean,
I feel ready to take on the day, that's for sure.
Let's take on the day. If you want to see anything that we've used in this video, there will be a link somewhere that you can click. And if you want more help with your makeup, comment beauty secrets and I will send you my free 7-day beauty course which teaches you everything you need to know as a makeup novice. It's delivered into your inbox every day for 7 days, and literally a lesson takes anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes.
And no effort.
No effort. I've made it into a way that it's like foolproof, but it will really help you with your makeup, especially as we age.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye.